Yo, 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 my man.
Cacao.
Tell him Goodness was about to come in. He was like, I got 5 bars for you real quick. Ready, go.
I saw the keys and I thought he was gonna drop a beat or something.
What up, y'all? It's Vic here with Goodness, and our man Chris Carmona came through to fucking Shot in the Dark and did some damage with his song Bella. So we're gonna talk to him a bit soon, get to know him, and then stay on tune because we're gonna have his performance come up after. But before all that, Chris, my man, thank you so much for
Yeah,
taking time, bro.
Is that Bella or Bella?
Bella, but I'm cool with Bea too because it's like double meaning. Like she's pretty, but also she reminds me of this Twilight character. So
Is that
Oh
what the
damn!
name
So
of the
it's from
song
Twilight.
comes from?
Damn.
I have a
Wait,
line. I have a line where I say, "And I can be your Edward any day," but Edward's my middle name, so it kind of works.
wow.
Oh wow.
Wait, so Edward's your middle
Yeah.
name. Okay, so what's your date of birth and your mother's maiden name?
My date of birth.
No, I'm just kidding. Don't say that.
Oh, dude, I thought you were gonna pull some like fucking astrology shit on me right now.
No,
That's
I was about to steal your identity.
Hey, good call. Thanks for letting me know that that's what it sounds like, because now I know. I wouldn't have known otherwise.
Anytime someone asks for your mother's maiden name, just like don't do
Okay,
it.
that's a helpful tip. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, man. Well, so tell us a bit about yourself. Tell us a bit about your sound, your music, who you are, what you're up to. Give us a lowdown.
So, my name is Chris Carmona. I'm a 24-year-old, right? Yeah, 24-year-old creative from Southeast LA.
Are you
Um,
single?
no, I'm not.
Damn. I was
I'm
gonna
not.
next question. Do you like long walks on the beach?
I do like long walks on the beach with my lady Jasmine. Shout out, she's an awesome director. But yeah, dude, I'm a creative, and I started off. I mean, my main thing, kind of that most people know me for, is doing movies, because like the biggest thing I really got to do right out of high school was get to like appear at the Oscars. Like as a trophy presenter. So I have like a picture of me on my Instagram with me holding that. And I feel like that got people to take me a little more seriously. So it's not like I got like a pretty cool like Hollywood job. It was for a pilot that didn't go anywhere, but I still got to work with a pretty well-known director. And from then on, I feel like I got to do a little bit more renowned work, and it really put me in a good position. Because even though like things were dry after a little while, after like the Oscar buzz like kind of went away, like it's just been nice to have my name attached to like high quality projects. So I feel like everything I do now is just like like I don't know, as a kid you just did things for fun, but especially getting to kind of start off with like such excellence in the beginning, it just really sharpened me to be like, I have to just aspire for quality at all costs. Like I can't even just do a bunch of little pieces of garbage. So and all things, I try to aspire for greatness. So I
Yo,
made a
I mean
movie.
that's great to have those like constant high expectations for yourself and like people around you. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think any moment that you can push to be the best version of yourself and do the best version of your work. I mean, goodness knows this. That's how you
You gotta
create an
kick
empire.
something to mean something.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, that's awesome though. So film side and then music. What got you into doing music?
Well, they're doing movies and stuff. I got to make a lot of friends, and I did a podcast, and podcasting really got me into the world of like musicians that were around me, and I really got to like sit in their creativity, even host a couple of like backyard shows here and then, and it was just like, I don't know, to have it so close, in such close vicinity to me, to also get to like explore an artist's mind and be like, oh, I'm not so different from all these guys, except like I pigeonholed myself as like, no, you're just film guy. Like, yeah, sure, you like singing and shit, or sure you have like, you even have your own musical history and background and stuff. But like, for some reason, I didn't want to give myself that permission to like, I guess, I don't know, shine in that way, because I just felt like I probably felt like I didn't have anything new to say or like anything new to contribute. But meeting all just like those homies through podcasting really like kind of gave me like, okay, I see what exists, like, and my musical, or at least my creative tendencies, are kind of like steering me towards what isn't there. And I kind of want to like, I wanted to explore those sounds and just influence, and like just be more direct with like influences that like
Mm.
lots of people before me had, but just like, hey, what if we just did it like really in your face, but really made it, gave it like a modern, like tongue-in-cheek kind of like vibe. So I'm always just trying to have make like good feel good music, or at the end of the day just, and not feel good music in the sense of like just commercial shit, but more just like hyping yourself up to like varying degrees, and in varying formats. And even like this song Bella, like I like it a lot because as even though one might see it, and a lot of people might see it as like kind of like a simping song, like just over like this chick. I like to see it as like, it was a time in my life where I realized I was getting over somebody, but now you're still stuck on like the flesh stuff. You're like, but damn, they're still fine though, or whatever, you know? So I like the idea of like flirting with like, look, I'm over it. Like I feel myself emotionally over, but like you're still, you know, you're still rocking it. And there was, I don't know, there was something about like taking it back of like, okay, look, we're not together anymore, and I've accepted that, and I know you have another person in your life, but like I'm still feeling you, like low key, you know? And that's why at the end, I like that I kind of like then transition it to like, okay, now I'm like completely feeling like the shedding of you, like the first holidays alone killed me. Like that's such a real line. Like I remember like, oh, this is the first Thanksgiving. This is the first Christmas. Like that shit hurt. And that shit was like, fuck. I'm like, but you know what? Like the firsts are all over. So that line is really like cool in the bridge. And then at the end, when I say I'm happy you're in my life now that I'm not aching, it's just like, that's where I'm at now. The majority of the song is where I was in that period. And I wanted to like really kind of bank on that like feeling. I'm like, cause it's such a weird feeling. I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard a song like that where it's like, look, I get it. You have another guy, but like, again, I'm still low key feeling you, even if you're not feeling me. And I'm going to fucking like sing that to the high heavens.
Yo, you were dropping one of those what is it, those Migos text memes where he's like, you know, today is 420 and all I can think about is how last year you and I spent.
Yeah, exactly.
Hope you're doing well.
You're doing well though. Yeah, dude. In song format, that's essentially what this is. Just that future. It's just that future meme. Just
that's amazing. That's right, it's future. That's amazing. Wait, so tell me, you have Bella, you also have a full album out, right?
Yeah, Young Papi.
So tell me about Young Papi.
Young Papi's cool. I like, it's a name for some reason that I started calling myself like right after like the experience that that inspired Bella. And like it really happened in 2018 when I was like starting podcasting. I had this show, I was doing a show with Me Too that I was directing, that I wrote and everything. And so it was just like, man, so many good things are happening, but I'm like, but I'm fucking like broken inside. Like what a weird. And so I had to like, that's why the chains are such a big part of, I'm not wearing one now because I'm just trying to keep it cash, but chains became such a big part of my look because I needed something to make me feel like I wasn't a total fucking loser. And every time I think of like a manly man, or like at least men in my life that like I've looked up to, I'm like, they always rock a chain. So then I started fucking rocking a chain, and little by little I would say like, yeah, I got that Young Papi vibe. And I was just, it's just like a name. It's just like a phrase I made. But then like over the years, it just kind of, the interpretation of what it means to me is just like evolved. And like, I'm just like, that's this album. Like that's everything that you're hearing on this album is like me kind of in this new transition into like adulthood essentially, and really like getting in touch with myself and dealing with like problems that I have, whether it's like anger and or like not letting go of certain experiences and whatnot. That's why also another song I have called Astra Ari feels so triumphant to me, because that's about a really intense like teenage fling. It wasn't really a relationship, but I ended up going to her wedding, and now I'm just like, I'm singing about it. I was there. I'm doing a video about it. It's just like the like, I guess the music I'm drawn, or at least what I'm drawn to, especially to express creatively, is like just things that like you're like, damn, like I wish I would have known ahead of time that this can happen, that you can go to someone's wedding, that someone that you were like fucking just head over heels over, and then just be like just totally at their wedding like it's cool, you know, because it's like it's not even that big of a deal, you know.
I mean, isn't that called, that's called growing up, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
All right,
that's some white people shit. I ain't going to know.
That's some white people shit. Wait, so are you homies with anyone that you
trying to fight
with? Goodness,
what's that?
Are you homies with anyone that you were previously with romantically?
I don't know, man. I grew up from the old school, man. Like guys and girls really weren't like friends. Like, I mean, there's exceptions to the rules and stuff like that, but like, you know,
yeah, I wouldn't say
if you were the opposite sex, like I said, I can have a friend for 20 years, and if I was single and she was single and she said, you know, do you want to smash? I would be like, we'd probably be, yeah. I'd be like, hell yeah, maybe. Right? I wouldn't be like, yo, we're just friends, you know.
That's Sucio boy vibes.
Yeah, I mean, that was just old school. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just old school like that. But I mean, you know, I've been out of the game for over 20 years. So
Yeah.
you know what I
I'm
mean?
definitely
So-
not friends with everyone, but from before. Like I think I believe you definitely have to leave some people behind to
For
evolve.
sure. But also like
there's
the
exceptions to
sign
the
of
rule,
the
but
Yeah. You can keep it cool. People like the wedding thing was just fun because that was just an excuse to go to San Francisco, and I was like, hell yeah, see my
yeah,
girlies.
no, but I'm just saying
know?
more about like the husband side or the guy that's getting married. He's like, yo, what's this?
See,
dude getting-
people bring this up, and I
I
just
mean-
don't think about it. But I'm like, yeah, I guess so. I guess it's weird, you know.
Yeah,
But I'm
like I wouldn't be like, yo, like I'd be like, this dude's still trying to smash, and you are trying to still smash, and that's
Yo,
the truth.
it's called healthy relationships, YouTube.
No, this was low key still trying to smash and showing up.
I
Like,
mean,
yeah, I'm
he
here,
did
bitch. Like,
say,
I'm sending you away.
Did
you
you
know?
go there and were you like, did you like whip out your biggest chain for this wedding?
He was young Poppy all hardcore. that
yeah,
day.
I definitely had a chain
He got
that
a
night.
fade
Yeah, I
and everything.
had a sick ass blazer, dude. I had a blazer and a sweater.
Plucked his eyebrows.
No,
and
it
all
was
that
like
shit.
suede. It was suede black, like a suede black blazer. That shit was lit, dude. And I was rocking bangs back then. I looked like a fucking e-boy, but it was just awesome, dude. I had a great time out there. It was a beautiful wedding.
That's amazing, man. I mean, look, at the end of the day, if you can be cool with someone you were previously with and you're actually not trying to smash and the husband's cool with it, then I get, or the partner, whatever is cool with it, then I guess it works, man.
I
Yeah.
don't
Let it
know,
work.
man.
Yeah, but that's that album, dude. It's just like all those weird experiences that life has presented me with, and it's like it's just being able to like, hey, like take this for what it is. Like this is my life, and you know, I feel like I have an interesting take on it, like sonically and lyrically. So that album I'm really proud of, and most recently we dropped a song called Champ. It's kind of an extension of like the same Young Poppy vibe, just like feeling yourself, hyping yourself up, like never letting yourself like be too down bad for anybody. Just like look, I know it's more, you can reach more people, I suppose, or you can bank on more people if you want to look at it more cynically. If you just write a bunch of sad shit, you know, like I'm fucking sad because everybody's sad. But I'm like, but what if we tried to like hype ourselves up? I'm like, to shout out another fucking brown homie, like Omar Apollo did that for me. Like in that point in my life, like listening to his fucking music just made me think like, dude, I'm fucking hot shit. I am cool. Like, man, like I don't gotta be out here like at the sexiest years of my life, like sad, crying in a car. Like, nah, dude, I'm gonna be living life, dude. And I wanted to give that same vibe to people in different, like, you know, at different volumes, you know, they could just be pretty
fucking go.
Yeah, exactly.
That, bro. I fucking love that. That's exactly how you should be approaching that shit. And like, obviously it's a balance. Like I will bank on the fact that it's a balance. There are some moments where you got to write about some sad shit that went down.
Oh, totally.
Most of the time you got to be like, yo, let's fucking enjoy ourselves. Like we have a limited amount of time here. Tomorrow's never fucking guaranteed. Let's do this shit. Let's have a good time.
I think the pandemic also definitely influenced a lot of like the new stuff too, like to be, because I'm definitely reaching out and being more. I didn't want to also be too personal on the first album because I thought that was whack. Like I'm like, let me just come in with fun songs. I don't want to come in and be like, here are my feelings for the first album. I'm like, let me do that second one once people have gotten to know me, at least what I can bring to the table and stuff. So I feel like this time around, like, yeah, it's all like you're gonna feel good about yourself or like feel at least a little bit more, I don't know, uplifted about a certain situation, but also like talking about how like embracing all the different shades and colors of life is also a beautiful thing. And like, you can find happiness within just that concept alone. So
exactly. So what's next? What's coming up next?
Swish 96 is my next album. That's what I'm working on. But at the moment, I'm on filmmaker mode, doing a cool music video for a dope band, directing. I'm getting behind the camera again. So it's just really exciting to like, I've been doing like kind of music, kind of like nonstop. And like, it's going to take a break because I also don't want to be as hasty with this project as I was the first one. The first one was just to get it out and to show people, look, I can really do this shit. Like, trust me. And this time, like, okay, I don't feel like I have anything to prove anymore. It's kind of like when I did my first movie, you know, like once you get the first one out of the way, you can really be like, all right, like the first one was the first album, Young Poppy, is very stream of consciousness album, things that like, maybe I didn't necessarily plan for it to sound exactly that way, but in the moment, I'm like, that actually sounds fire. Let's just fucking do that. And it was all very heat of the moment. But this time, I'm like, I'm actually crafting. I know exactly what every song is going to sound like, where it's going to go, and what I want you to feel like at the end. Like, if it feels like, I'm going to say like it's arranged by me, because it really feels like 100% by myself, no friends help. That also was kind of forced upon me by quarantine, but just like a personal challenge too. And it's been working well so far. So it's just been cool, like to just show like myself that not only can I do it, but it can be fun and I can really just extend myself and hopefully like I don't know, inspire another like brown food that looks like me to be like, hey man, like whether it's music, film, or podcasting, whatever, dude, like it's not that hard. You just gotta do it with like serious intention, and then like inspirations for ideas will fall into place. Like, hey, maybe don't be on social media for too long, you know, like you might think that's a weird idea, but like just follow these ideas. They're gonna take you to somewhere really cool. That's what I learned on the first album.
Young motherfucking Papi.
That's what's up. Wait, so where can people find you online? I know that you mentioned you're taking a social media break.
Yeah.
But give us the lowdown, you know, carrier pigeon, your address, mother's name, social security number, whatever we need to find you, let us know.
Well, if you want all my private info, you're gonna have to go through Vic, because I literally just gave it to him before the show. Everywhere else, it's at the Chris Carmona, because I'm the one and only. There's other ones out there, but none like this one. So, yeah.
Hey man, you got an awesome energy, man, and thank you for rocking with us. So
thank you very much. Goodness, I'm a very big fan of the show, you guys. I've been watching, and like it's just an honor to be here talking to you guys. I feel like I'm talking to like celebrities, like celebrity podcasters that I watch all the time. It's a real honor.
No, it's definitely an honor for us to be able to be associated with such awesome up and coming talent. And like we always say, people are gonna find their next favorite artist here at Water the Plants. So, and just send us off to your performance. Give us a little rundown of this performance, because we're gonna show the listeners right now and the watchers right now, the viewers. Remember, guys, subscribe and make comments. These people are like literally doing a shot in the dark. It's pretty intense. So give them some love out there, and share the video, and also drop a line. Tell us what you think.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And send us off to this video, yo.
So thank you. Beautiful segue. What I like about this video is when you guys said shot in the dark, the one take thing kind of like really like not stressed me, but it was just like, okay, like this is a real make or break moment for me as an artist. I'm just like, I only got one take to do. So I'm like, and this is the one song that like I've been playing these chords since I was fucking 15, like before I even had a song to it. So nice. It's like, I can't fuck this up. So I really rehearsed it. I was really nervous. I brought my girl along, and I didn't know how it was going to come out. I was like, maybe I'm gonna have to do a second take, but F it. And once I did it was just, I don't know, like afterwards, there was a point and you probably see it in my face. I think like once I hit that bridge, like once I like nailed that, and once it gets to the outro where I'm just strumming like the ending, I'm just like, I felt like I was on a boat, and I was like, that's it. I did it. Like the hard part's over. I know the rest of these chords. That's it. And it was pretty, I don't know, it was pretty triumphant for me, and it felt really good. So I've been really anxious to see it. So
I'm glad that we were a part of that, because I just know how intense that is, because it's like pitch black. You can't see the people filming you.
No, yeah.
You can't see anybody's reaction or anything. It's just you alone on a boat in the middle of the ocean. You know what I
mean? Beautiful space, by the way. I mean, I love where it's at too. I mean, I grew up watching movies in that area, but like once you get there, it's just like, okay, like let's just go. And like I no sound check. You're just like, I'm just assuming everything sounds good. Let's just run it. And
you killed it, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we gotta get you over here to create some. I want some new music whenever you want.
Oh, dude, I got a whole album, 11 songs, bro. Like this next one, Switch 96, is like a freaking masterpiece, dude. Like just banger on banger. I'm really excited for it.
We can do a collab.
There you go,
sure.
Dude. I'm ready. I'm in for it. Thank you very much, guys. This
Magic
is special.
Only,
very special performance.
I like his vibe, man. I like his vibe. He's saying all the right things. This is what I'm talking about. Water the Plants is all about like good people, you know what I mean? And we're building a community of good people, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And I love that. It's and thanks to Vic and everybody, the staff, the film crew, everybody. We never give them shout outs, but they knocked out all those videos in a timely manner during the quarantine in a COVID friendly, environment, so.
And they were so nice, so welcoming. Like even after the fact, they're like, you want to do it again? I'm like, it's not going to get better than that. like just thank you for the hospitality.
Yeah,
crazy ass pirate video crew members.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much again, man. For everyone, stay on tuned. We got up next, Bella, Bella, whatever you want to call it, by Chris Carmona, my man. Thank you so much. We'll catch up.
Team Bella.
Team Bella, Young Papi, Switch 96. Peace and love.
Peace out, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Papi.
Young Papi for life.